Okay, up next, the next Goodwill find. Now this cover did not come with this. This did not have a cover. This cover came from the PL 540. I actually went through and sanded, tried to get rid of some of the deeper gouges. I cleaned it up. It looks a lot better than it did. It's not perfect, but I actually had another Pioneer cover that I forgot about that I put on the 540. So this is going to be the 518's dust cover. The 518 was also missing a head shell, and I had a Pioneer head shell. This is not the correct Pioneer head shell, but I did have a Pioneer head shell, and then this cartridge was on another turntable. It's a little bit nicer cart, so I opted to put it on this. I have turned this on before. It works, but we're gonna go through the cosmetic and control cleaning. I'm gonna hit the light so I can see exactly where the speed is. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, this is belt drive. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, I think I just confirmed that the motor was working. That's all it was on this one. All right, so no belt. I believe I have, oh, and there's, well, let's see. I thought this was direct drive for some reason, but this is belt drive. Oh, it's a 516, that's why. I had the model number down. I thought it was a 518. Belt is goo, so I'm gonna have to clean up all this belt residue crap that's all over. Dang, I thought it was a 518. So looking forward to working on another 518. So I'm going to go through and clean this up. Get rid of as much of this goo as I can. And then see if I can find a belt. I may have to order one. And then I'll also do a cosmetic cleanup of the top. I'm not going to record all of this because I don't want to waste space and battery and all that stuff. But I will kind of pull that off. Oh man, it is really stuck on there. Goodness. I'll be glad when my... That's why I prefer direct drives to belt drives. At least servicing them. A little bit easier to service. So anyway, I'm going to go on to cleaning this. It's going to take quite a while to get this goo off, so... I'm going to shut the camera off and work on this, listen to some tunes for a little bit, get this clean. I think you get the picture of what I have to do. I've got to peel this old belt off. Sometimes just taking my razor knife and kind of scraping it speeds up the process. But I think you get the point of what I'll be doing. So I'll come back when this is all cleaned up. Alright, had a belt, got it all cleaned up. Got gunk all over my fingers from that belt goo, which is horrible. Speed actually looks pretty good on this. I haven't adjusted the pot though, so if you look over here, so there's 33, and it's dead on. I haven't even touch the speed adjustment, but the second I touch it though, look how crazy it gets. So that pot is definitely dirty. Yeah. So I'll flip this over and clean those pots. Whisper quiet with the belt on. And I think this is trying to remember. I think this is similar to the 518. I believe the top comes off and so I think this plate comes off here, and then this assembly can be removed. I believe that's how this one works as well. There's a plate on the bottom, but as you can see, everything's attached to it. So it's not a traditional cover. I'll grab my Allen wrenches. Too big. So I think, oh, let me unplug that. So I think this will pop up. Then I can access those pots. There are 2 wire wraps. I think if I just remove the one with the RCA cables and the power cord, I can flip it over though. Yeah. So that makes it pretty easy. Get to that pot. Here's the switch. So what I'm going to do is kind of flush it. Some WD-40 contact cleaner. This switch appears, I think I can get some contact cleaner maybe in here. And what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to put this tone arm assembly back down. I'm not going to put the metal plate back on. Here are the adjustment points. Let's see, are those exposed? I think those are not exposed. Yeah, those are not exposed. So what I want to do is I'm going to put this back, just to kind of get it out of the way. And what I want to see is how close, man, that goo gets all over everything. It's horrible. See how close the speed is when I align this adjustment to the center. So there it's all the way negative. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is the range, so I'll go kind of middle here. That's middle-ish. See what that does for the speed, stability, and oh, well, maybe I do need that plate in there. So the bottom of the platter actually rides in a little groove that's in that plate. So. Oh, this belt gave me a hard time. All right, so let's see what's going on with speed on this now. Turn the light off so I can see it a little bit better. And it's on 33. Oh, I bet I have to. This again. It's still a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass. There's no reason why that should not spin. There we go. I didn't have it lined up right. So there's no, I think it's just this plate isn't aligned. So that's very, very close. On 33, and it's a little off on 45. So what I need to do is figure out how to get this plate aligned. Now, adjusting this is going to be difficult because there's no access to those. I don't know if there's access from the bottom. There there is access from the bottom. So I can reassemble this and then adjust from the bottom. There are 2 holes in the bottom cover. Again, I don't recall working on a 5/16. I'm sure I have a couple of times. But you work on a couple hundred turntables, they all start to kind of blend. And then what I will do is, I'm just curious about something. Did I need to remove that cover? Yeah, I did. Well, now I've got it misaligned. Ah, darn it. Well, something popped free down here. What the heck happened? Oh, I see. There we go. Hopefully that'll be good. And this is auto return. Hoping the RCA cables are good. Spindle feels all right. Yeah. Are there any issues with that? I may go in and lube that though, but it feels okay to me. Okay, so let's see what happens when we adjust those pots. I'm going to turn it sideways because I have easier access to the 2 pots that are there. I want to probably have to use this screwdriver. Alright, maybe that doesn't align. I don't think that goes to those 2 pots. I have to look underneath and see. Well, crap. Oh, gosh darn it. Come on. No. No. Nope, that does not. Okay. There are wires in front of one of the openings, so that's what the problem was there. So now I should hit it. I just hit it. And now I can't get to it. Wow. Normally this is not this difficult. There we go. Alright, so I got it in the pot. Gonna have to do this without that thing moving. I need to turn the light off so I can see. I need to look at the strobe. Alright, so I must be on 33. Yep, so I'm on the 33 pot, and 33 pot is good. The 45 is the one with the wires in front of it, and I had to fish this around a little bit. And I got it in the 45 pot, or variable resistor, I should say. And it popped out of there. I just had it in there. Yeah, I got it in there again. And there we go. Okay, so now we'll do 45, lights again. And we're on 45. Okay, so 45 is all right, 45 is good. And it's getting warm here today. This is going to be my last project for today. And I missed some gunk on the side of this tone arm. I get it while I'm thinking about it. There we go. All right, let's give it a listen. Let's see what this sounds like. Lights. I gotta get some new test records. I'm tired of listening to the same ones over and over and over. The best of the Doobie Brothers. I got a crappy copy of Pink Floyd Animals, though. Maybe I'll put that one on. That was my test record for a long time, and I got so tired of listening to it, and it's in bad shape, but to just test the functionality, it works. I need to clean that off. All right, fire in the hole. Arm elevator works. It's going to return, put on 45. Speed is good. I haven't tested or checked tracking yet. Okay, that's way too heavy. Oh, the head shell wasn't screwed in all the way either. Alright. I'm just doing a real quick tracking adjustment. I'll set this for about 1.5. Up. Much better. Again, this record's pretty rough. That suspension on that stylus is sketchy, so we're not going to push this. I'm not sure what that should be set at for this one, but it's riding pretty low. And I might have a replacement stylus for this, but I'm not sure, so I don't think that's... I don't think I have one for that. Nope, I do not. So, I do have a cartridge though. This is an Empire. Maybe I'll try this Empire cartridge. I have some AT3600s coming, and they should be here in a couple of days, but I'm going to try this one. So anyway, you've already seen the dust cover. Turntable's working. I'm going to sort out the cartridge I'm going to put on this. So let's just consider this turntable done, unless something pops up, which I don't really expect it to. There may be an issue with auto return or something. If I do run into another issue, I'll just turn the camera back on and we'll cover whatever that repair is. But for right now, let's call it good. So if you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.